Hello, this is Pat, and today we're just going to go over some niche marketing basics and give you an idea of what you need to get started if you're looking for your first niche or if you're looking for a niche that's really going to help you make money over the long haul. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is niche marketing requires work. It's not a easy thing to do. You don't need to spend 5 minutes of time and have money flying into your house. It just doesn't work that way. So I have this little picture with a hard hat under construction. It requires work. And whatever you are marketing, you're selling stuff. Whatever the stuff is, you're not going to make money unless you become actively involved with selling. And that doesn't mean you have to call people on the phone or knock on doors to sell, but you have to have a sales process in place. So you must have a sales process in place that's going to work for you, and that requires some effort. You need to intelligently select a product or a product line that you're going to sell, and you also need traffic to your site in order for you to make money. And then you also need conversions, which means some percentage of the traffic that goes to your site must convert into sales, or you're not going to make any money. So there's definitely some work involved here. Also, niche marketing requires skills. So here's the learning picture, one of my favorites, because if you're not learning, you're probably not going to be earning online. So you need to, learn how to get reliable traffic to your site, and reliable means good quality, pretty much day in and day out. You're going to need an autoresponder to send messages to people, because hopefully you're going to capture some of the people's information when they go to your site so that you can send them messages, because very, very few people buy the first time they go to your site. I don't care how good your site is. I don't care how good your sales copy is. Just very, very few people buy the first time. So you want to get people into an autoresponder, get them a series of messages. You also want to be able to broadcast messages to them, which means send them offers as they come up. And then you need to develop an offer that works, and that's three words that are super important. It's taken me a long time to really figure out what an offer that works means. And it's an offer that you know the numbers on. It's an offer you know your conversion ratios. You know if you send 100 people there, what number of people are going to buy. If you send 1,000 people there, what number are going to buy. And you need all these things if you're selling somebody else's product. And if you're going to make your own, the list just keeps getting longer. And I'm not here trying to scare you away. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you need in order to succeed. So you need quite a few things, and this is not an all-exhaustive list. This is just the things that pop right out at you that you pretty much absolutely need if you're going to make money over the long run. Niche marketing requires tools as well. Here's the guy with his little toolbox. You need list building tools. You need tracking tools. You're never going to have an offer that works until you can track your results correctly. I'm a huge proponent of you need to either have your own hard website or a blog where you can share information about the niche. You need to be pretty decent at copywriting. You don't need to be a professional. You don't need to employ a professional, but you got to write stuff on your blog. And then you also need a way to get paid. And you can start, kind of at the beginning, putting a PayPal button or an alert pay button on your products. But then if you get bigger, you're going to want to get a merchant account. So you're going to need these tools in your toolbox. And then you're going to need a way to provide the products. If you're selling a physical product, that'll be a drop shipper or a fulfillment house. And if it's an online product, you just need to have a download protocol so that only people that pay for your product get them, etc., etc. So this list is pretty big as well. And once again, not trying to scare you away, just trying to inform you. Your product or others, I have a picture here of candles. Candles is one of the products, one of the niches that I have my own product. I'm very pleased to say. And I'm also here to tell you that it was a hell of a lot of work to get this product going, more than I ever imagined, but I'm so happy that I did it. But I wouldn't recommend starting with your own product unless you have a lot of skills and you have some startup capital, because it's going to cost you some money to get it going. So it's really hard to start with your own products. It's not impossible. And the other thing is, if you're going to sell other people's products, it's really competitive if you're selling a very, very popular ClickBank product, which a lot of people gravitate to. So my recommendation is start with somebody else's product and start with a product that's outside the internet marketing niche, because there's a huge amount of money to be made there, but the competition is quite immense in the internet marketing niche. A recipe for success, for me, I highly recommend to people that I coach to find a tight niche. An example here is crossbows. That's what this is a picture of. This is another niche that I'm involved in. It's not one of my primaries, but it's a pretty tight niche. You know, somebody that wants to buy a compound bow. If you show them compound bows on a site, you're going to sell compound bows. And that's just a kind of example of a tight niche that I'd like to share with you. You want to sell great products. You don't want to sell junk. And if you're selling somebody else's product, that means you need to do some research. Once again, you need to get a niche related blog up so you can share information, because what you want to do is solve problems for people. If somebody's looking for a particular type of compound bow and they don't feel like going to Dick's Sporting Goods or Cabela's or whatever to find their bow, you want to be able to show them that you have the compound bow that they're looking for. And then you want to recommend products for people at the time when it makes sense, not before. So you want to share information with people, and then you want to be part of the solution for their problems. And that's probably the best recipe for success I can share with you at this time. So next steps, if you don't have a niche selected, do it now. If you're just starting, this picture is a great one because it shows you're building a bridge over to success. And if you're not at success yet, it's kind of an island out there, and you need to do the right thing. So if you don't have your niche selected, stop everything else and do it correctly. If you don't have a niche related blog, you need to get one now and learn how to start building it and getting information on there, because people are going to buy from people they know, like, and trust, and nobody else. And so you need to start that process. And if you have questions, I'm here to help you any way I can. You can Skype me at patmac11, or you can send me an email at ssshelper@gmail.com. I can help you get a site up. I can help coach you in niche selection, etc., if that's what you want. And I'm here to help you, because I've learned this process with the help of some good mentors and some good teachers, and I'm willing to help people along the way as well. So with that, I'd like to thank you for visiting my site today. And my final comment to you in this video is select the correct niche for you, and it'll be a winning decision. And with that, I'm going to shut this video down. Have yourself a great day. Goodbye.